Okay, the next quest in this, God, what are they called? I know Tenzin, I know Genbu, Byako. Byako, I think, was also in Final Fantasy XI, now that I'm thinking about it, a little deeper. Koryu maybe also as a dragon, but I don't remember for sure. They called them aspects? Is that what they said? But anyway, side quest, extra dungeons unlocked, extra trials unlocked, but this quest is called Tortoise in Time, which I think is a play on Turtles in Time, the Ninja Turtles movie that was like number 3 in the live-action Ninja Turtles series back in the 90s. Fucking great series, I love it. Given to us by Bunchin in Tamamizu. Bunchin being like the leader, I think, of this underwater Kojin, green Kojin establishment. Here we go. A pleasure as ever to see you, my friend. Would that I could say the same for Soroban. He has yet to return to Tamamizu, so I can only assume he is still busy undergoing Genbu's rigorous training. We get a call. Hello? Hello? Mercy, is my link pill working? So unreliable, these little things. I'm going to pay a visit to Ryzen Temple to see Soroban. Give him a treat to keep his spirits up. If you're available, you should come too. I hope you haven't forgotten how to get there, but in case you have, look for the cute animal trying not to look like a guard on duty in the middle of the volcanic island. I was, of course, not privy to your conversation just now, but on the off chance you are bound for Ryzen Temple, give Soroban and Genbu my regards. You're metagaming, Bunchin. You metagaming son of a gun. You weren't privy to my conversation, you metagamer. Just kidding, Rocco. I don't hate him. There's a library garage in Nashville? I didn't even know there's a freaking library in downtown Nashville. I know of the one close to me that is not downtown Nashville. So we are underwater in our Jazz Wolf, and we're popping up now. What's the street? I can think of this. I can bring up this information in my brain. I promise myself that. But the street that I have gone to the library, the street on which the library I have visited. I still don't think I'm wording that sentence correctly, but it's fine. Oh, what's it called? Wait, so it's an E? No. Edwards? Edmonton? Edmondson? Something like that. Something in that ballpark. Hey, Fury. How you doing, little raccoon guy? Headed for the temple or just taking the wonderful smoky air? Temple it is. Edmonds Pike. Edmonds Pike? Hold on just a second. I'm so sorry to interrupt. And of course Hulu is going to fucking turn itself on because it always does. Edmonds Pike, Nashville? Maps? Google Maps? It's not Edmonds, is it? It's off of... God, I can't think of anything right now, man. Hey, man. What's that other pike called? That's Highway 65. That's not right. Trousdale's also not right. It's this one. Wait. Edmonds. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Sorry. Hey Genbu, what's up? Oh, it's Edmundson. Oh, well met, brave traveler. You are come alone this day? What of the urchin girl I recall nipping at your heels? She's here too. She looks angry. That's Tataru. Tataru. Ta-ta-ru. And I'll thank you not to forget it, or else you'll get no takoyaki from me. Oh my, that would be most unfortunate. My sincerest apologies. I shall endeavor to remember, little urchin Tataru. She gives up. Of course, your name I will not soon forget, for you saved my dear friend Bayako from descending into madness. It is good that you are here, Mercy. Soroban has made great strides in his training, it is true, but I believe we need to consider more drastic methods. Though he is not without potential, Soroban, as he is, simply lacks divinity. Should we carry on as we are, he may not be ready when we have need of his strength. As with Bayako before, there will come a time when we must confront Seiryu and Suzaku, and quell the raging Aramitama within them. Accordingly, we must use every means at our disposal, no matter how dangerous, to ensure we are prepared. No matter how dangerous? What exactly do you have in mind? Oh, there's no need for fearful trembling or withdrawing into one's shell. All I would have you do is open a box. Oh, is that all? Well, I've opened my fair share of boxes. But know that it is no ordinary box you must open. It is a tamate bako of geomancy, a sacred vessel which harbors the very power of time itself. And yet you say there is no need for fearful trembling. This box sounds terribly dangerous. To what end would you have me open it? That you may battle in its temporal magics and age 1,000 years in an instant. That you may undergo the change and become an auspice. That's the word, auspice. I thought aspect is a word. Okay. Albeit until the magics dissipate. You would have me become an auspice like the four lords? Or like waving it off? Hold on, Mercy, didn't you come across one of these tamate bako in the Shisui of the Violet Tides? You did, didn't you? I'm aware of similar relics in the possession of the Ryan. However, their magics alter only the appearance of those exposed, a mummer's trick, a glamour, altogether unlike the phenomenal power of the tamate bako we seek. Know that this is no legend, but incontrovertible truth, for the one who created the tamate bako of geomancy was a fellow auspice. Like many of us, we had lived long enough to see comrades become consumed by the Aramitama, see them descend into madness and lay waste to the lands they had sworn to protect, and like many of us, he had no choice but to put an end to their rampages. The auspice knew full well that he was destined to share their fate, and so before he too fell from grace, he resolved to craft the tamate bako of geomancy, and when his work was complete, he bathed it in its magics until he was no more. By the kami, he chose to die while his mind was still his own? I don't know what to say. Once the true potential of the box was understood, that it could bring death to an auspice, it was decided that it should be placed under lock and key in the swallow's compass until we had need of it. However, the grand mausoleum of King Ganen has been abandoned to the Shikigami, forever bound to its halls as guardians, and only a warrior of surpassing strength can hope to overcome their trials. Alright, fine. Steel yourself, Soroban, until the moment Mercy returns with the tamate bako of geomancy. You must train like you have never trained before. Yes, of course. Really? Pike isn't, whatever. Alright. Yangxia. We're once again going to Namai. For that's sadly the freaking closest, and still not very close, to the Tortoise in Time continuation. Lame. Wait, this is different. This is not where we went the first time. I have been here recently, though, for a different purpose. No, purpose. Gosh, a freaking long run. So annoying. I can't fly. I can't fly. I have no reason to have not gathered all of the freaking ether currents. Especially if they're quests. Oh gosh, going the wrong way entirely. Well, not entirely, but not a good way, not the fastest way. So generally the ones I'm missing are not quest related. They are find them in nature kind of shit. Okay, I probably could have avoided this swim by being smarter. No, how long I've been stuck there? Whoops. I think maybe the Lupin, the Fox men, the Fox people are what I was thinking the rabbit people were. Actually can't remember the correct terminology for what the rabbit people are called. Well, the bunny-eared people. Rabbit people, oh, honestly, they look like freaking humans with bunny ears. Whereas the fox men or the wolf men, they look like upright humanoid wolves. Fur, snout, all of it. Literally the only bunny-like thing for these bunny persons are the ears. Not even a cute little bunny nose. And you would probably imagine that bunny teeth probably would look fucking scary as shit on a human, but whatever. I thought I saw like the back ridge of a behemoth, but it's just a bush. I wasn't scared. I swear to God. You don't know. All right. So I don't know if we've been over to here specifically before. We are approaching a mountainside, but jutting out from the mountainside, so you would suspect that like this temple or palace or whatever is built, like dug into the mountain. We have a gloriously tall and like beautiful red stone wall with some spaces obviously for like archers to shoot from on high. There's a couple kind of more ornamental little wall pieces here that could be guard towers. Roughly 40 steps leading up to these big red gates with some kind of goldish lines and like what could be windows or slits for arrows to pierce through. Kamaitachi is outside, little ferret who we battled in his big form earlier. Oh hey, you made it, finally. I've only been waiting here forever and a day, but hey, it's not like we've got a potential calamity to worry about or anything. Anyway, I've already taken care of the ward sealing the tomb's entrance, so you're free to go in and get the box, but whatever you do, don't open it. Ah, and one more thing. I'll wager they told you about the Shikigami, but forgot to mention that the box itself is guarded by one of us, a tough bugger and a half. But you're a pretty tough bugger yourself, eh? And you gave Bayako what for, after all. Just don't say I didn't warn you. The Swallow's Compass, which I'm learning is a tomb just now, is available. And that's the end of this video. I will watch a video about the fight, use the restroom, and I'll see you soon. Bye!